Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash entitled people. In today's episode, I served the worst table ever at Olive Garden. Caught my mom's partner's son going through my stuff. Woman asks for $20 for her kids. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I served the worst table ever at Olive Garden. So, first off, it's 9:45. We close at 10 p.m. This table of 3 walks in, and I get sat. I greet them, things start as usual. I'm just upset they came in so late, but whatever. They end up wanting a tour of Italy, which comes with fettuccine alfredo, lasagna, and chicken parmigiana. We had been out of lasagna since 8 p.m., so I asked her if she wanted to substitute it for something. She mumbled that she should get it for free since we were out, but she subbed it for something. About 30 minutes pass, I had already brought out their food and such. She wanted to try all of our soups as she had also bought the soup/salad bundle. We have 4 soups: minestrone, chicken and gnocchi, pasta fagioli, and zuppa toscana. The last soup she hadn't tried was the minestrone, but we were completely out. I told her and she got very upset. At the end she asked for extra Alfredo sauce to take home, and I told her we didn't have any more Alfredo. This was now 40 minutes past closing. She freaked out and demanded to talk to my manager. I got him, laughing with him about her behavior, and he went to talk to her. She flipped shit, going off about how we shouldn't be open this late if we can't offer full service. Excuse me? We aren't open. We closed 40 minutes ago. She went on about how her meal should be free because we were out of everything, and how we handed her a full menu but we didn't have it all. My manager didn't give her a single free thing off of her ticket, because he realized how entitled she was sounding. When I walked over at the end to hand her change back, I heard her mumbling about the shitty service, and prior to that she had said, "Guess we shouldn't come here again before closing." Good, please don't ever come back. I don't understand how places serve people with more than a drink coming in that late. You're open until 10, but that should just be to close down people who have been in since 9. Unfortunately, it's our policy that if they enter the door before closing, we have to serve them. Caught my mom's partner's son going through my stuff. So my 19M mother, 43F, began dating L, mid-40s M, late last year. Eventually he brought his 2 children to visit me and my sister, 13F. I had returned from a remote job. I had to leave the night before because the job was 3 hours away and in a small town. I got home from the job around 5 p.m. The moment I got in the door, I made it abundantly clear I would not tolerate anything as I was quite tired and hungry. I'd only eaten a cheese and bacon roll. I showed, as I smelt like diesel fuel and swear. I entered my room and found my mother's partner's son going through my PS4 game collection. I'd purchased a PS4 from my best friend. I immediately kicked him out. I relayed the story to my mother, who stunned me by saying that he was grumbling that I'd kicked him out of my room. Some additional details. He owns 2 PS4s and a PS5. He, up to that point, always knocked and asked prior to playing with me/watching me play. He has been busted, before I even got the PlayStation, attempting to purchase games for the PlayStation. I generally see him once to 3 times every second week. I was working in 38-degree weather from 6 a.m. till 1 p.m. He was apparently warned by both my mother and his father about approaching me and advised not to ask until the following day. Put a lock on the door, pronto. The door has locks, but I'd be unable to enter as it locks from the inside, not the outside. Look, you're in a situation where you are sometimes sharing a living space with people you barely know, and you all have to be respectful of each other with your actions and words. You should be able to have a conversation with everyone about boundaries and what you all deem as crossing the line. Call a family meeting with everyone and talk about how permission needs be asked if anyone enters your space and touches your belonging. You mentioned 6th grade, so this person is still a young child of 11 to 12 years old. He just wanted you to play a game so he could watch you and spend time with you. Sounds like he wasn't trying to be malicious. Children sometimes have no boundaries, so set them. I was working in 38-degree weather from 6 a.m. till 1 p.m. I need to know if you're in the USA or not. Because that's either a bit cold or very hot. I am going to bet Australia. It's the time of year for it. They also said year 6 for the kid, which in Australia is about 11 years old. So hot. Very hot. I'm a grumpy bastard hot. I made it abundantly clear I would not tolerate anything. You're 19, living with your mom. Stop stomping about like you're the big man on campus. Part of being a grown-up is demonstrating tolerance. From other comments, the kid wanted to play with you / watch you play. You had an opportunity to act like an adult and failed on countless chances. You're the arsehole, mate. And an intolerably childish one at that. Sorry, mate, but I feel bad for the kid. Imagine being excited to watch someone else play a PS4. Give him a break. At top should of a talk, it's not cool to go through others' stuff without talking first. And if he wants to watch a game being played, at least ask first, hey, that game is cool. Can we play? Not go rummage while OP is in the shower to ask after he had rummaged around. But on the relaxed side of talking. That's just siblings. No matter what shape or kind, OG siblings. As the oldest of siblings. I've had this talk a million times. Ask first. Women asks for $20 for her kids. I was in Walmart one day and I saw a lady in an aisle asking people for money. She came up to me and asked me for $20. I figured it wasn't a lot and I could afford to give that to her, but I told her I would pay for $20 worth of food instead. She could meet me at the register when she was done. I see her through the aisles picking out things and I'm not really paying attention to what she's picking out, but she meets me at the register as pre-planned. I told her to put her items up first because I noticed that she has a Walmart rotisserie chicken, some Mountain Dew, a case BTW, and bags of chips. At this point I was a little annoyed, so I was like, okay, I said I'm going to give her $20, I'm giving her just the $20. I want to point out that when this woman asks me for money, she said that she wouldn't be getting paid for quite some time and that she just needed a little bit of food to feed her kids for a week. I don't think I would have been so adamant about the $20 if she had gotten food meant for kids. Maybe it wasn't my place to say, but I really felt bad for the kids, and I was thinking maybe she didn't know how to budget correctly, so I offered to show her how to stretch out the money if she wanted to. Instead, she told me that I should give her a little bit more so she could feed her kids longer. I'm sure you all can guess that I didn't give her any more than was asked for. I just literally said, no, I'm only giving you $20. My cynical self is assuming she returned it all for cash. Aggressively asking for more after you gave. That is 100% drugs. That's why you pay on card, is they have to refund money back to the card. Also take the receipt as well. I was at a Walmart and a lady was doing this, getting stuff paid for and then returning it all. One of the Walmart managers told everyone not to buy her anything because she is just going to return it. The woman and her partner promptly left. Gig was up. Am I the only one who finds it weird that they can return food, groceries? Maybe because I'm not American. But this screams like health violation. They could do something with the food before returning it, shutter, and the next person buys it and gets sick. As someone who was used as a prop in panhandling schemes as a child, you aren't helping those kids by encouraging or even tolerating her behavior. It's humiliating. It's terrifying. I would go through several meltdowns in the process, and they are absolutely banking on you feeling sorry for their child. The more I cried, the more people donated. I was always secretly wishing that someone would complain to the store and we would get kicked out. Perhaps this person is not able to make good decisions in this moment for physical or mental health issues, exhaustion, etc. Perhaps without you, those kids wouldn't have had even chicken, chips and Mountain Dew for dinner. Perhaps there are no kids. I doubt she was able to hawk a chicken, so you fed someone today. That's probably more than any of the rest of us did recently. It certainly is more than I have done lately. You did a good thing, give yourself credit. No need to second guess yourself. Now do something for yourself. By internet decree, with no authority, and questionable wisdom, I say on this day you deserve to spend $20 on yourself. Go on, no one will argue. You did good. If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.